to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Just a little practice.
And so just over a minute and a half played.
Practice at 2.
Pass to Harrison.
Practicing.
Outside Durant. Robertson
Giannis.
against Curry. Clock at 6.
Oscar Robertson.
To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Here's Robertson. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Harrison. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Blocked again.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
Here's Robertson. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The Bucks trail. Robertson left side. Robertson is double. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, this nigga can shoot threes.
And again, the Bucks miss.
And even with good coverage defensively, that time,
Why is he even on the 3-point?
To drill the 3.
Outside Curry. 3-pointer. He makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Robertson against Curry. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Curry. Here's Robertson. Up again. And staying with the play, Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Chris Middleton's checked in for Johnson. And Allen subbed in for Robertson. Durant with a wide open look. Trains the 3-pointer.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
And so Allen will bring it up now for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. He can't get that one to fall. Mullen with the defensive effort. Barry the pass to Curry. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
You see improvement from Giannis every season in his decision-making, especially recognizing when to rise and fire.
Curry from deep 3-point land. Another 3 for Golden State. Now, Antetokounmpo. Allen outside. And Antetokounmpo inside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
There's the screen. Curry deciding where to go with it. Mullen kicks to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Top of the key. And he gets it to go
That nigga
off the back of the
hit 3
rim.
shots in a row, dog.
Curry's got 11 points.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer. You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Mullen's shot is off. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Giannis driving inside.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
Curry outside. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Fucking trap.
Boy, the
Yeah,
guy
that boy awesome.
loving every minute of that one.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Klay Thompson is out there with Hardaway. Then it's Mullen. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Thurman in at the 5 spot. No good on that one.
You know, what makes Moncrief so great, beyond the athleticism, consistency, smarts, toughness, two-way playability, is his amazing strength for a guard.
Hardaway kicks to Thompson. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Allen against Hardaway. From downtown. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Middleton outside. A 3-ball. Carries the long-range jumper.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
Hardaway passes to Thurman. Giannis against Chamberlain. Nobody near Allen. Off target from outside.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to Chamberlain. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Allen. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Here's Thurman. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
Got to be aware of where Kareem is now. He's an intimidating, effective presence protecting the rim.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Allen, that's good.
Boy, I like the assertiveness and energy from Allen there, not letting that interior defense stop him.
Timeout called the Warriors. Durant's checked in for Golden State. Klay Thompson comes in for Mullen. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Hardaway. Out to Thompson. Pass to KD.
You got me.
Rebounded by the Bucks. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Launches a 3. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
Abdul-Jabbar against Hardaway. Pass to Chamberlain. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. Bucks leading by 3. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Moncrief dishes to Giannis. Giannis charging into the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
Well, you got to have a plan for Giannis on the drive. I mean, he's extremely aggressive. The defense really unable to handle him.
He doesn't get the second one. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
Kicks it out to Allen. Over Thompson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Mullins checked in for Golden State.
The 7'2" Abdul-Jabbar is such a remarkable player, so talented, and you gotta love that unblockable signature skyhook shot that he mastered from an early age. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Antetokounmpo, and they double up Giannis. Middleton for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. To the inside. It's deflected. Stolen by Middleton. Giannis against Durant. Knocks it loose. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Shot's good from Mullen.
You know, Steph Curry is not always looking for his next shot. He's got a selflessness about him that's inspiring.
Now here is Moncrief. Pass to Allen. Six to shoot. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Robertson, he's checked in for Ray Allen. Chamberlain's checked in for Golden State. Berry comes in for Mullen. .103 left in the first half. Middleton against KD. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Robertson against Curry. To the middle. Here's Moncrief. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
You know, even though he's about 6'4", Moncrief is comfortable looking to do work inside. He's not afraid of anybody in there.
It's good from
Oh,
long
my
range.
fucking.
Bucks trail by 3. Robertson outside. In the corner, Middleton with it. Fires for 3. Curry with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis clean up the fast break.
You know, one of the things you love about Giannis, guys, is his all-around game. I mean, showing it all off there.
Curry fires from way outside. Curry on the wing. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That is his first foul of the game. 6 seconds left to play in the first half. Curry shot is off. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially.
All right. Now we wait. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go, man. Yeah, I'm right. I'm using it. Yeah, right. I'm using this up to crazy fuck, man.
Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines.
And we got bugs.
And it's the Bucks to start out. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Yep.
It's stolen by Holiday. White on the wing. Back to Holiday. Well, it's fair to say we can expect a bruising battle between these two, Grant.
Yeah, these are two teams that dare you to bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Tatum. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
What composure from Tatum. As the clock runs down, he stays calm and seeks out a shot.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Lillard outside. It's stolen by Holiday. Here's Brown. It's deflected. In transition, here come the Bucks. From 11 feet away, and he drops that one in.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league. And it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work
I'm
not
just
just on
about
his
to
game,
off this
but his
nigga.
attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now here's Tatum. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Holiday. Drives to the hoop. Rejected by Lopez.
He's like, this is all this nigga wants to do, bro. That is so sweet.
And I love
least
the
have
balance for
skill with
Lillard
it.
between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Now here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be
He's
a
gonna
long
bait
night.
this nigga, man.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Try something. Keep my starters down.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Right wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Another miss. He's 2 for 4.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
To the paint. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Lopez. Bucks trail up by 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. For 3, here's Lillard. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Outside Tatum. .111 left in the first quarter. From 11 feet away. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Tatum's got 8.
Yeah, tricky area for some guys, but not Tatum. He can hurt you from mid-range.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Celtics lead by 5. Outside Tatum. They double team Tatum. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
Chat, this nigga. I don't know if I got chat.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
It's 12-5.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
They can't score.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sims. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Like, are you
the defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
There you go, driving them
off. Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've kept their concentration on limiting Damian Lillard, and it's been hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Right side, Craig. Pass to Pritchard. Shot on the wing. And they pick up 2.
Fuck, nigga.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Outside Craig. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Inside. Here's Hauser. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Now, the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Craig on the wing. Pass to Hauser. Three-pointer.
I missed.
Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And he comes up with a bucket.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Here's Pritchard. Drops in the layup for 2. Pritchard's got 4 points now in the quarter. Stan, you were a long-time coach in the NBA, one of the most demanding jobs on the planet. Just how much is required time-wise from an NBA coach?
Well, it's a lot of time. I mean, it's all day, every day, 7 days a week in season. But look, let's put it in perspective. It's not like we're out there running a jackhammer.
Now that's a visual I'd like to see from you, Coach. Boston leading by 9. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. To the middle. Here's Craig. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Kuzma outside. For 3, here's Lillard. Lillard! What'd you expect?
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. .116 left to play in the half. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Shireman.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
1:06 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Portis. Back to Lillard. And stolen by Holiday. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. Damian Lillard picks one up. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Celtics on D.
Yeah, on defense, you really see Holiday's quickness and tenacity. He refuses to give the shooter any space.
There's 21 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
I really could have hit Eric.
Executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Prince. The 3-ball. That shot, no good. And so it's Boston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Rejected by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Holiday from long range. On target from range. Holiday's got 8.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Boston leading by 14. Outside Tatum. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
16.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
And the Bucks with possession. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Porzingis grabs the board. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Just 5 on the clock. He was all alone on that one. Brown's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Like Walter.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
Can they get it? A shot by Lillard, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Bucks trail by 21. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Defended by Brown. Antetokounmpo surveys. Lopez, the screen. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
And they are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Nigga don't know.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
Right.
Screen by Antetokounmpo.
Look at.
Here's Lopez.
He quit
Another
it,
miss
man.
by Milwaukee.
He quit it,
Free
man.
throw of the game.
He quit it, man.
That's good for Holiday.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
And Holiday, here we go.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
I didn't even use my full team.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
Jaylen Brown got 3 points.
Outside, Brown.
There.
White for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
That's
White
his first
got his
assist.
first 3 points of the game.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
It's about to quit.
Lillard right side. They can't stop the run with that one. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Ooh, the D got there too late, and he'll go to the line. This will make 5 trips to the line for him tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday hits them both.
Nigga about to be up by 30. He might as well go ahead and quit, dog.
A minute 31 left in the third. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Lillard.
Oh, cooking this nigga, man. Nigga gonna pick a Giannis. You gonna pick Giannis, nigga.
The Bucks need to get up a shot here. The 3 from Prince.
Nigga want to use
Porzingis grabs the board.
Got you, nigga. Got a Giannis
So it's Boston now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Outside Holiday. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Knocked loose. And the layup falls. Holiday's got 14.
Score, I'm up 30, cuz.
So far, and I have to pin it on his energy. He's given this game all he's got.
I'm up 30, man.
Pass to Trent to win the cold spell.
I'm up 30.
And another miss by Milwaukee.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
Right, hit this nigga in the game.
Standing at 7-3. We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball.
Damn, big, bro.
Talent.
Here's Milwaukee.
2 o'clock in the morning, man. I'm up 30, man. Might as well go ahead. Know what I'm saying?
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to keep up. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
It's getting ugly.
Can't hit.
To the point I'm about to just start pulling on your ass. You thought you had it out. I'm gonna use Giannis. Drive to the lane the whole time. I should be straight.
That's not who you want to
Fuck no, that's not how this shit work.
5 of 6 at the foul line.
That is not how this shit work. We about to go into the 4th. Green. We about to go in the 4th. It's 50-19, nigga.
And so this shit
about to get worse.
For Boston. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back after this.
Shit is ridiculous, chat. Dog niggas. No,
and as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Now Porter. Antetokounmpo outside. Over Porzingis. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Snatch, where you going?
Outside, Brown. Lets it fly. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And he's now got the double-double. Pass to Portis. Antetokounmpo with it. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
God, get that nigga up.
Tries again. Brown can't hit.
I really had to put
and the Bucks with the possession here.
No,
Porzingis grabs the board.
Yeah, that's Drew Holiday, man. A lot of y'all don't realize that.
Pass to Brown. That falls.
Oh, yeah, I don't realize
that time from Tatum.
Holiday is a buck.
And look, Brown is good at capitalizing inside. which is why the defense has to push him further away.
And another miss by Milwaukee. And it's the Celtics ball. White on the wing. There's the triple. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, what vision from
Big
Holiday.
drain.
Seems to have a knack for getting it to his guys in great spots.
Big drain.
Trent's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense.
12-12.
Their defense has been effective as well.
Rebounds.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
My center argued with that 12 rebounds. In the
screen by Antetokounmpo.
Shit, yeah.
Porter's shot is off. Here are the Celtics with the ball.
Jalen only
9
got
points
5.
in a row. A good run
I
going.
get my nigga a buck.
Brown looking around. Takes it inside.
I got
Oh,
boom
misses
that
the
nigga
dunk.
young.
And it's Porter with the ball for
Real,
the
my nigga
Milwaukee
Jalen
Bucks.
fuck her too. Yeah,
Puts it up from 17.
Use
Another miss
Giannis.
by Milwaukee. Boston dictating the flow.
Use Giannis.
A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Here's Brown.
Oh, nigga.
And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Foul Giannis ass out.
Well, you
Giannis
got to
has to never
foul
touch a
Brown
fucking
harder
basketball
than
before you can
this
fucking with me.
because he does
Oh, my
convert
God.
well through contact.
Free throw, no good for Brown. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. I mean, it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And he makes it.
I always have to give you one. Man.
Lopez has got his first basket.
And using that size to his advantage. I mean, I like it when Lopez establishes
Giannis
himself
out.
inside
Foul
and
out.
looks to capitalize.
That was my goal, man. Get Giannis ass out the game, man.
And a moment
He
to look
can't
at the
even score a
scoring
fucking
approach
point no
in
more.
terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance.
Big green,
for the
nigga.
Celtics.
Get off my game, fuck,
And it
nigga.
was a big time performance.
You still
across the
here?
board. They looked
It's
like they were
66 to
having fun out there,
23,
Grant.
my boy.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like
I understand it's a
watching cat
tournament,
play
but
with a
nigga,
mouse.
this is
I
this
mean, they did
BTA.
pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
At this point, she
And what a huge performance it was for
21.
Jrue Holiday.
And what stood out to me was his effort level defensively.
Oh, I missed.
Very active and aggressive, piling up the steals in addition to
BTA.
his overall floor game.
got my belt to it.
The rebound by
Nigga went to go
Jason
pick up the
Tatum.
Bucks.
Boston on offense.
Bucks
They've
ain't shit,
outscored them
nigga.
16-2. Not
You
slowing
can't
down.
even get out of goddamn
No good
2-3 with
triple.
them. I ran a
And the
2-3 the
defense has
whole
really
fucking
gotta tighten up on him.
game.
He's just
You
too
can't get out of
dangerous
it.
from the
Once I got in the
three-point
second quarter, nigga, and I realized you
Back to
just driving with
Kuzma.
Giannis, I'll put your ass in a
Let's go with the
2-3.
three.
You
Boston
can't get
pulls
out of
in.
it. 2-3, you'll always have a shooter open.
White
You
on the
feel me?
wing. Outside, Brown. Back to White. It's Brown on the wing. Left side, Holiday.
See this?
There's Tatum with the
Celtics
three.
offense, nigga.
That one falls. Nice feed
Wide
that time
open.
from Holiday.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked
Celtics
the energy out
offense,
of this
nigga.
arena.
Wide open.
Yeah, and winning games
Talk
on
these
the
last
road
14
is
seconds,
huge,
nigga.
especially
Weak ass
when
shit
you
out of here,
lead
man.
in such a
I won't even score, nigga.
convincing
69 is my favorite number, nigga. 69 to 23, nigga. Screenshot.
A statement road victory. So impressive.
Congratulations on
Statement
winning this
indeed,
round. We'll let
BA.
you know
It
what
was
happens
in
next
enemy
round.
territory.
Appreciate it, my boy. Thanks for the easy VC and the easy buck. On the game too, chat. On the game too. I got to might as well just keep it pushing while I'm on it.
Here with Grant Hill and
What is this nigga doing? Man, come on. Oh, he got the thunder. Oh. Shea, locked. Chet, locked. Everybody locked, nigga. Everybody locked, nigga.
Richard Jefferson. This is
Finally.
Brian Anderson.
Just because they just won the championship, niggas want to use them.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Dort. Let's go with a three. Fires in the triple. All right, Grant, two of the West's most formidable squads going at it here.
You know, B.A., looking to prove who is the one to beat in their conference. You love this elite level of competition. This is a chance to show who is the best in the West.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot.
Nigga just forced that shit. Like, are you serious? Nigga took the whole clock down.
Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Here's Doncic. Double clutches. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
Alright, whoa.
Way outside.
What the fuck? I didn't shoot that shit. Fuck would I shoot it?
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's what happened. Oh, this nigga got us in.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Hachimura.
Wait, what the fuck, bro?
Now here's Hartenstein. Back to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
It's 10 to fucking 0, bro.
Contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding
this weak-ass jump shot
pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker. At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Look at the shit that he's
doing. Let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my